Hello, good evening, everybody. This is your host, Clip, by the host of the Clip of Sports brought to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll talk with you guys about the fact that Floyd Money Mayweather versus Logan Paul fight that will be ensuing June 6th at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, by the way. This is good or bad for boxing. I'll definitely get you guys that for sure. I'll talk with you guys also about the fact that Conor McGregor sold his proper number 12 Irish Whiskey to Proximo for $600 million, by the way. Tell you about that for sure. AB, I'll tell you this better for the AB has resigning with the Bucs, by the way, on a 1-year offer, by the way. Get you guys to that. Teddy Bridgewater is going to the Broncos. Get you guys that for sure. Ryan Garcia has depression and anxiety, by the way. He's had this for quite a while, quite some time now. Get you guys that's a possible reason why he missed on his fight this past week. Neighbor Sucker has his own swimwear line and get you guys to that for sure. I'll get you guys to the fact that the G-Men have given Saquon Barkley a 5th-year option for him, by the way. Everybody on that note. And Tyson is going to be facing Lennox Lewis in September, by the way. And also the fact that Kendrick Carmouche is going to be the first black jockey in the Kentucky Derby since 2013. Get you guys that for sure. That's all there's got to know in that. All right, so first things first, everybody. Floyd Money Mayweather versus Logan Paul. That June 6th in Miami, Hard Rock Stadium. Let me say this right now, all right? Floyd Money Mayweather, he's been defeated from day one. The mega match that a lot of people saw back in 2017 was when he took out Conor McGregor. That right there was a mega match essentially that a lot of fans were dying to see. I know plenty of them were. That was one of the most anticipated matches in history, which it was. And I gotta say right now, that was good. But him coming out of retirement and taking on Logan Paul, that's not right. That is not right at all. It's really not right. I think this is awful for boxing. I think that, a potential fight, with I'm not sure who would take on. But Floyd Mayweather coming out of retirement take on Logan Paul. Are you serious? The last time everyone saw Logan Paul was when he took on KSI. And I remember that match. But clearly, something's got to be said there. So why would Floyd Mayweather come out of retirement to take on Logan Paul? I don't get that. I really don't get that. I mean, we also his piece of trash brother Jake Paul, by the way, take out Nate Robinson, take out Ben Askren, and clearly he's supposed to be. We even saw Logan Paul at WrestleMania, and he got stunned by Kevin Owens. Everyone saw that. He put Sami Zayn, got stunned by Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. But honestly, this is a big mistake. Floyd Mayweather is a destroyer. All right? He's been defeated from day one. Why would you want to come out of retirement and take on some amateur boxer that, quite frankly, he's a YouTuber. We all know that. But clearly, why would you, of all people, intentionally want to take on Logan Paul? I mean, for the money and all that, it's ridiculous. This is awful for boxing. And honestly, I'm not sure who Floyd Mayweather would want to take on next. I mean, who do you think his next challenger would be? I mean, would it be a potential rematch between Conor McGregor? I mean, that would be something else, I'll tell you that. Could it be probably against, that was an exhibition bout, by the way, back in 2017. And that was the match of the century, which a lot of people were accustomed, I'll tell you that. This one, not so much. Come on, Floyd Mayweather taking on Logan Paul. That's not good for boxing. I can tell you that right now. So honestly, something needs to be done. And look, Floyd Mayweather's going to change his mind because Floyd Mayweather, he would destroy Logan Paul. I'm sure Logan Paul, maybe good though. He's matured a bit, but even though he got stunned at WrestleMania, but clearly something's got to be said about that. And I honestly, it's just not look good in this part. So Floyd Mayweather is going to rethink this over, and Logan Paul will get destroyed. And I mean, literally destroyed by Floyd Mayweather. I'll tell you that, guys. So My vote's gonna be Floyd Mayweather, guys. That's all I gotta say on that, everybody. That's all I gotta say on that. So that's June 6th, guys, at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. So that's all there's to say on that. Also, some other news, by the way, that Teddy Bridgewater's been traded to the Broncos for a 6th-round pick. By the way, now get this, guys. The Panthers they pay $7 million to Bridgewater. The Broncos they pay him $3 million. So yes, in fact, the Panthers they did move from Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, it was a big move, and they already got Sam Darnold there. So honestly, what's sort of, I mean, this is just before the NFL draft by tomorrow night. So honestly, what would this tell you? Do you think Teddy Bridgewater's going to have a better career with the Broncos? By the way, I'd say though the Panthers they did move on from Teddy Bridgewater, and this is probably a big move though on that part. So honestly, what does Bridgewater have to do to make the Broncos legit contenders? What does he got to do there? That's a big question there. Do they have a shot at getting to the playoffs? I think not. So I think Teddy Bridgewater's got to step up his game a bit, and I think that it's safe to say that he needs to come back. So honestly, in all fairness, I think Teddy Bridgewater, he may help the Broncos get to win some games, win to the playoffs. But I don't see that happening. I really don't. I mean, he is good, though, just not good enough, though. So that's all I got to say on this. So Teddy Bridgewater got traded to the Broncos for a 6th-round pick. That's all I can say on that, everybody. Just before the NFL draft, and that's all that you got to know on that, everybody. Also, another news I want to get into, Mike Tyson got another comeback fight against Lennox Lewis. Remember, Lennox Lewis, he did take out Iron Mike Tyson back then. You guys remember that one? That was a good fight, too, I'll tell you that. So Iron Mike Tyson's going to face Lennox Lewis in September. So that will be good, by the way. It's a really good match. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I know I am. Last time Iron Mike Tyson came back, though, was when he took on Roy Jones Jr., which was a split decision, a draw, by the way. So now he's gonna hands full with Lennox Lewis, which would be a good match. I'll tell you that though. So that didn't disappoint. That's good for boxing too. A comeback that a lot of people needed. We all know that. So that's the best news yet there, everybody. That's the best news yet there. That's all you gotta know on that. Also, another news, by the way, Conor McGregor has sold his private No.12 Irish Whiskey to Proximo Spirits for $600 million, by the way. The $600 million goes to McGregor, his agent Audie Attar, and Ken Austin, by the way. They told the publication the sum includes $250 million team earned for private No.12 Irish Whiskey. First 2 years in the business with the Proximo. So that's all. That's the best news you get there, and that's the whole lot there. So, like I said, he's supposed to take on Dustin Poirier, by the way. In that note, so that's all there's you got to know on that. Also, another news, by the way, AB has resigned with the Bucs, by the way, on a 1-year offer. By the way, his offer could be worth up to $6.25 million guaranteed, $3.1 million, including $2 million signing bonus. So that's all there is for that. And that's a big surprise in there. So how the Bucs going to be for sure? Are they going to be the same team or are they going to be a different team? By the way, maybe the face to make it back to the playoffs, into the Super Bowl, maybe perhaps, and probably run it back. I don't think so. I'll see the Chiefs, by the way, make it back to the. I mean, yeah, they're still going to make back-to-back Super Bowl appearances, and they can get back to Super Bowl titles. And that's all there is for that. So they want their title back. So honestly, Tampa Bay is just the Tampa Bay fever. It's right. It's there. And that's all there is. You got to know in this. So AB is staying with the Bucs on a 1-year offer, by the way. So that's all there is for that, everybody. He did reach a settlement on his sexual assault case, by the way. On that, he's reached a settlement on a sexual assault case. The lawsuit, by the way, you guys remember that, and that's all been to it. That's all there is to do. So he did resign with the Bucs, by the way, in the 1-year offer. Probably helping the Tampa Bay get to the Super Bowl ring if necessary. That's all there is for that. But that's not going to happen. That won't happen. I can tell you that, guys. Also, some other news that Ryan Garcia has said he dealt with depression and anxiety. That was when he postponed his fight. By the way, this past week, he's supposed to take on Javier Fortuna back in July. It's gonna be in July, by the way. That fight will be canceled because he wanted out. But obviously, we all know who it is. So basically, Ryan Garcia, he opened his mental health issues, and he's opened up about his depression and anxiety. He says that's for quite a while now. and he's looking forward to get some mental health treatment. He's looking forward to get some treatment. Looking forward to focus on his mental health issues. He's also looking forward to focus on his well-being too. So, but this is really not looking good for him. I hope that Ron Garcia gets all the help that he needs. He's undefeated, by the way. So hopefully he gets all the help that he needs, and that's all there is. You got to know in that, everybody. So that's all there is to it, everybody. Hope he gets so well. So get well, guys. Get well on that note. Also, some other news I want to also get into. Kendrick Carmouche is going to be the first black jockey in the Kentucky Derby, by the way, since 2013. That's all there is. You need to know with everybody. So that's a big move there. Also, some other news I want to get into, by the way, that G-Men have exercised a fifth-year option for Saquon Barkley, by the way. His 2022 salary is going to be worth $7.2 million. So that's all there is for that. And that's all there's to you to know. So big move right there. Also, guys, this. Naomi Osaka launched her swimwear line, by the way, and Franklin's bikinis, and Naomi Osaka collab, by the way, where they're one-piece bikinis. The colors are ranging from $80 to $190, by the way. So congrats to her on that. It's a big announcement for sure. So that's the best thing she's ever done. She's a former Grand Slam champion of her own right. And that's all there is. You got to know in there, everybody. So congrats on that, Naomi Osaka. Congrats on that. Also, ladies, another news. I want to wish happy birthdays out to Jessica Alba, Penelope Cruz, Jay Leno, Mary McDonald, Big Gibb of Goody Mob, Too Short, John Daly, Klondike Blonde, Jenna Ush Cowitz, Jonathan and Drew Scott, Ann Margaret, Alicia Allen, Tay Rock, Samantha Ruth, Prabhu, Don Q, Bridget, Moy Nahan, Blake Bortles, Rachel Bano, Danny Banks, David Freese, Drew Gulak, Tay Cobain, Denzel Ward. You got Caroline Stanberg, Sandra Lambeck, Madeline Lance, Coco Ho, Lindsey Gordon, Boydie Thulo, Science Precise, Alex Riley, Daquan Cook, Bradley Wiggins, Elizabeth Rom, and Jordan Killigan. So some of your brother wishes best shows, but the tweets about something for now. That's all I got to say on that. Now, someone told me, who do you think is going to win? It's Floyd Money, Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather. It's simple. It's going to be Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd Money Mayweather's been undefeated since day one. He has not had one loss in his lustrous career. I'll tell you that. Not one loss. So, Floyd Money Mayweather, he's still undefeated, guys. And he's already retired. So, why would he want to come out of retirement, by the way, to face Logan Paul? I mean, for what? The guap? For the money? You know, it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous fight. It's the most ridiculous fight. I was going to say, I mean, come on. Floyd Mayweather taking on an amateur boxer. I mean, come on, seriously. Floyd Money Mayweather would murder Logan Paul. I'll tell you that. And it is the next. It's an exhibition bout too, by the way. So clearly, and Floyd Mayweather, he did take on some Japanese boxer, by the way, some kickboxer, by the way, as well. You guys remember that one? It was pretty good. But Floyd Money Mayweather's not had any losses in his lustrous career. I'll tell you that. Not one loss. Not one loss. My vote is Floyd Money Mayweather all the way. Even though this is bad for boxing, which it is, by the way, you can say what you want, but it is what it is, guys. So my vote's gonna be Floyd Money Mayweather all the way. That's all I got to say on that, everybody. So clearly, that right there is the best surprise there is, and that's all I know right there, everybody. So yes, Floyd Money Mayweather's gonna go all the way. That's all I got to say on there, everybody. So that's all there's you need to know, and that's all I got to say for that, everybody. So Floyd Money Mayweather's all the way. That's all I got to say, guys. All the way. In other news, Mavs murdered the Warriors 113 to 103. I mean, I was laughing so hard that the Warriors, I mean, come on, seriously. Mavs, they were beating down the Warriors so bad. Like seriously, it was like they missed like 28. Like Warriors had no shots. Those puny Warriors had no shots. None in the first quarter. They got murdered so bad. Bad. Warriors were shit. I told you guys that the Warriors are garbage, and they were last night. And everyone saw it. Everybody saw it. And clearly, Mavs are doing so good. And clearly tells you, though, the Mavs are just doing it all. So, wow. Luka Doncic, he had like 39 points in that game. I mean, they should have just blew the brick. They beat the brick. They blew them out so bad. And I mean, wow. Like, wow. And my goodness. Mavs, they're looking pretty good. I'll tell you that. Luka Doncic, he can't be stopped. I'll tell you that. But the Warriors, they sucked. They should have said they're not a playoff team anymore. They're garbage, and we all know that. Mavs with the Warriors 132-103. I mean, people are so sick and tired of Steph Curry right now, and they always have been, for sure. I'll tell you that. The Warriors are garbage. They always have been, and they always will be. The Warriors are pieces of trash. No longer a playoff team anymore. Thank goodness that's the case. And I was in a good mood that happened, which I was. So sorry, Warriors fans. You can cry me a river all you want, but you're not going to the playoffs, which you won't. So clearly the Warriors aren't Warriors. They're trash. They're trash. They were trash last night. So that's all I got to say on that. The Warriors are straight up trash. Nobody cares about them anymore. And clearly, Warriors were awful. They were so awful. And they're crying like a bunch of crap. And they look like crybaby Sue all the way. I'll tell you that. So clearly, Warriors, they're garbage. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. And I was laughing so hard when that happened. So I'm looking out. That was much too much. That was pretty good. So the Mavs were looking so good. Warriors, they suck. So Warriors, they're going nowhere. They're not. They're not a playoff team anymore. They're not a playoff team anymore. They were so terrible. They were so terrible, and clearly, they're not going anywhere. They're not. So Warriors, they're done. They're absolutely done for. They committed a bunch of turnovers in that game, and they were so terrible. Their offense, the running game was off. Pass game was so off. Defense is so terrible. They had bad offense. They missed so many shots in that game, and honestly, they never came back. But the Warriors, they're garbage, and everyone knows that. Mavs, they taught them a lesson. They beat them down so badly, and I enjoyed that. The Mavs being up the Warriors, which is the best news yet. I'll tell you that was music to me, which it was. But the Warriors, they're no more. So that's all there is for that. And clearly, Warriors right now, garbage, absolute garbage. I mean, this is a 30-point win, a 30-point win over the Warriors, and that's the best news yet. That is the absolute best news yet there. And clearly, the Warriors right now, they are just straight up garbage. Straight up garbage. I will say right now, absolute garbage. So, I mean, clearly that was the best news yet there. I can tell you that. But Warriors are terrible. They're just terrible, absolutely terrible. So, and everyone's gonna be hating on the Warriors forever. So, Warriors, they're just garbage. So that's all I can say on that. Warriors are straight up garbage. That's all there is you need to know on that. And that's the best yet there. That's the biggest match which it was, but I'll tell you that. Also, some other news I want to get into that Hibiki Takane of Last Blade, she is now playable for Samurai Showdown 2019 season pass 3. So you should get a story, by the way, on that. Her arcade, if you will. So that's the best news yet there. That's all you got to know on that, everybody. So that's all there's for that. And yeah. That is all there is for that. And That is all there's going to say on that, everybody. So the best is yet there on that, everybody. And yeah, that is all there is you need to know on that. And yeah, that is all there is you got to know on that, everybody. So the Warriors are just straight up garbage, which they always have been. They always will be. I was right all along. And yeah, that is all there is you need to know on that, everybody. So that's the best yet there. I can tell you that. So that's all there's you need to know on that. So Biggie took kind of last place. She's not played for San Show. She's past 3. Best is yet there. Right now, guys. She's out now. That's all there's. Check out the story down below on that, everybody. Another news here I want to get into, by the way, that also the fact that Street Fighter and Fist of the North Star Legends Revive. That collaboration is going to be starting tomorrow. And it's going to be ending in May, by the way. So that's the best news yet there. Everybody check that out. I mean, first it was Virtual Fighter, then Fist of the North Star Legends Revive. Now they got Street Fighter involved. That's really amazing. I love that. You can check out the trailer, guys. It's really amazing. It's awesome. It's must see, much watch. Hope you guys enjoy that trailer. It's the best thing that ever happened there. And that's all you got to know on that, everybody. So amazing. I'll tell you that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do right there for the Khalil Sports World. Please be sure you always tune in, like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports World YouTube channel, Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Be sure you send your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts on the Floyd Money Mayweather versus Logan Paul fighting June 6th. By the way, Hard Rock saying, by the way, your thoughts about you think it's bad for boxing? Let me know in the comments about that. I will definitely just sponsor sure, buddy. I got Floyd Money Mayweather all the way on that, so that's all there's you need to know on there, everybody. On that, so I got Floyd Money all the way. Your thoughts on Conor McGregor selling his No.12 Irish Whiskey for $600 million, by the way, to Proximo Spirits, by the way. Let me know about that in the comments down below. I'll just sponsor sure, buddy. That's all there's you got to know. Your thoughts on AB resigned with the Bucs on a 1-year offer, by the way. Let me know about that. Your thoughts on Kendrick Carmouche being the first black jockey in the Kentucky Derby, by the way, since 2013. Let me know in the comments about that. I'll definitely just sponsor sure, buddy. That's all there's you on that. What's around Garcia, having depression and anxiety after he canceled his fight, by the way, for quite some time now. He's going to focus on mental and focus on mental health issues and well-being, by the way. So that's all there is for that, everybody. This is Teddy Bridgewater going. What are your thoughts on Teddy Bridgewater going to the Broncos, by the way, for a 6th-round pick, by the way? Your thoughts about that, everybody? You think Teddy Bridgewater's going to do better with the Broncos? Let me know in the comments about that. And I'll just demonstrate. It's a big move, by the way. This is before the NFL draft, by the way, which you can catch the NFL draft tomorrow night. It's all you need to know on that. Your thoughts on let's see. Your thoughts on Single probably getting a 5th-year option for the G-Man, by the way. $7.2 million. It's worth for 2022. And that's all we thoughts about that, but I'll address my shirt, buddy. Your thoughts on Hibiki Takana being playable for Samurai Showdown season past 3, by the way. She's from last blade, everybody. So that's all that you know on that. Your thoughts, I'll address my shirt, buddy. That's all that you gotta know on that. Your thoughts on Street Fighter and the Fist of the North Star Legends Revive collaboration. Your thoughts about that? I'll address my shirt, buddy. What are your thoughts on name of second launching or swimmer line? Let me know about the comments down below. Just watch it. Oh, also Teddy Bridgewater to the Broncos thoughts. I'll say it's a big move. So I'll say this. It's a big move. But Teddy Bridgewater he's got a lot more to prove though. Teddy Bridgewater's got more to prove on the Saints. I'll tell you that. Teddy Bridgewater's got a lot more to prove. I'll tell you that. And yeah, someone told me that Dead Pixel told me that Teddy Bridgewater to the Broncos thoughts. Teddy Bridgewater's got a lot more to prove. Unless he wants to be an MVP candidate, by the way, he's got to show up. He'll be helps the Broncos get to the playoffs, and Broncos haven't been doing so good though. With every vaccine, CBS is working to bring you one step closer to a better tomorrow. So honestly, this is a big surprise. I'll tell you that. And yeah, I would say this is pretty good. So I think Teddy Bridgewater's going to do better. I think it's safe to say that the Panthers, they had to move on Teddy Bridgewater, and I mean they already got Sam Darnold, by the way. So honestly, I'll tell you though that they had to move on. I'd tell you that Teddy Bridgewater had to go to the Broncos. So there's absolutely no way that the Panthers are going to move on with Teddy Bridgewater. Just no way. They had to move on from him instead. They had to pass the ball on him. So instead, Teddy Bridgewater's going to the Broncos now. So what's he got left? You think Teddy Bridgewater's even going to help the Broncos get to the playoffs? You think they can really playoff contenders? You think they're pretenders or just contenders? Let me know about that. For sure, everybody on that note. Also, send your brother wishes out to Jessica Alba, Penelope Cruz, Jay Leno, Lizzie Gordon, Coco Ho, Size for Size, Alex Riley, Daquan Cook. You got Drew Gulak, Denzel Ward, Too Short, John Dowling, Klondike Blonde, Jonathan and Drew Scott, Jenna Ushkowitz. So your thoughts about that? I'll just want to share about it. That's all you got to know on that. And that will say it all right there. There's also Mike Tyson facing him, Lennox Lewis, by the way, September. What thoughts about that? I'll just want to share about it. So you got to know on that. So those two you need to know. And yep, so those for that, everybody. And so those you let the name of second launch on a swimmer line. Let me know about sure. Just she got her photo shoot for that, by the way, guys. Check that out. And I'll bet more breaking news. Top level these most ones. Much when the close sports, where everything sports related, everything you got to know. Don't forget, guys, the NFL draft is tomorrow, guys. Stay tuned for that. And so you'll see Teddy Bridge. You'll see Trevor Lawrence. You'll see Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Trey Lance. You'll see you'll see let's see. You'll even see Zach Wilson's gonna be there. Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Devontae Smith. But a lot of big names there, guys. Check it out, guys. So tomorrow's the NFL draft. Don't miss it, guys. Must watch. Check that out, guys. So you're gonna know on that. So. But just take care of you guys. Enjoy the NFL draft. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with it. Bye-bye. And happy Blueberry Day. Happy Blueberry Pie Day, too, guys. So, how about breaking news? Champs 11 ones much when the close sports, everything sports later. There's you got to know. So all guys, everybody take care of you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with it. Bye-bye.